Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and today I wanted to talk briefly about a stock that I've had on my watch list for a very long time. The stock we're going to be looking at right now is Hylion, ticker symbol HYLN. And so this is a SPAC play. As we know, a lot of these SPAC plays have been getting decimated this last month and a half. And so when you get stocks that get crushed, there are always some buying opportunities and some opportunities just to have on your watch list. And so Hylion is one of my more favorable picks for the future. I think of a lot of the SPACs that we have seen, I see a lot more promise in Hylion. And so when we're looking at Hylion, they have a real product with a real business plan and a real need for their technology. And so I've been watching Hylion just dip down, and so I have kind of tracked out a little channel here on Hylion. And so in the grand scheme, I do have Hylion in this wedge. And so with SPAC plays, I do believe because we are starting to get a market sell-off, it is going to take a long time for these SPAC plays to recover to these highs. And I don't think we are going to be seeing these highs anytime soon. And so this pre-diagnostic channel that I've drawn out here, this wedge, goes out until about 2024. And so that could mean that Hylion could be trading sideways for the next 4 years. And so if I kind of look at the fundamentals of Hylion itself, that does not seem like the most far-fetched idea. We have inflation fears that are going to put a drag on the overall markets, and a company like Hylion that has no revenues is going to get hit even harder than most. And so if I'm looking at an overvalued stock market, I believe that there's going to be a lot more downside here for Hylion, and in the most part, we should be just trading sideways here for the next couple of years. But with that being said, I do believe that right now we are at an attraction valuation standpoint here on Hylion. We are sub $2 billion market cap right now for Hylion. And so when we were trading up here at 15, 20, $30 billion market cap, we were looking a little bit overvalued, but under 2 billion seems quite intriguing to me. And so I actually did open up a very small position here of about 25 shares here on Hylion today. I just wanted to have a starter position here ready on Hylion. One, because we are at a level of support here on this wedge, and so I don't expect Hylion to go too far below this point. Our 52-week low on this stock is $9.50, and this is before we had the acquisition and that merger. And so do I think Hylion can go lower? Of course. If the market keeps going down, this will keep going down. And so my plan here with Hylion, because I opened the starter position, is if we get below $10, I will be adding more money to it. If we get below $9, I will be doubling up the position, and anything below $9, I will be throwing a lot of money into it. And so I've been watching all these SPACs blow up to the moon, but I've been waiting for these moments right here to catch some of these on a very attractive dip. And so a lot of people have average costs here on Hylion above $20. And so if you're getting it below 12 as a starter position, it seems like it should give you more upside than downside in the long term. In the short term though, the technical basis looks absolutely bearish. We got rejected on our daily right here, and now this looks like it could go even lower. Our RSI is almost oversold, so we would love to see Hylion make its way back into this channel. But right now we are sitting below our level of support here, and so on this type of play, getting a position now, I am anticipating some point we test this top level of resistance, and that coincides with prices between $20 and $25. And so I do see a decent amount of upside here on Hylion at current price levels, but I do think in the short term we may see further bleeding, and if we do, that's when I will be adding more to my position. Again, this is going to be one of my speculation plays. I've just had an eye on Hylion for a while. I do like what they're trying to do, and now we are starting to get valuations that are quite attractive in my opinion. I think anything below 2 billion is a very attractive deal, and if we get somehow below 1.5 1.4 billion on the market cap, that would be extraordinary. And so I quickly wanted to talk about Hylion just because it is one of my SPAC plays that I've been watching for a while. I did open up a speculative position today of about 25 shares, and so we'll see how this one trades in the short term. This should yield a decent percentage over the long term. And if you guys enjoyed this quick little update video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.